Isaiah 42:31, the verse that carried me through rehab. From Great Picture, TGH. Lucky there are moments in life so profound they leave an imprint on our souls, shaping our beliefs and challenging our perspectives. For me, one such moment was the passing of my father. Yet even as I clung to this promise, the night seemed relentless, stretching endlessly before me. Grief, with its relentless persistence, seeped into every aspect of my existence. Rather, it offers a powerful message of resilience and hope. It assures us that even in the darkest of nights, when tears may flow freely, the dawn will eventually break, and with it, the promise of joy. It is the ability to feel the full spectrum of emotions, including grief, and still find reasons to smile, to laugh, and to love. My mourning arrived not in a single instance, but gradually through the small yet significant moments that marked each day. It came when I found comfort in sharing stories about my father with those who loved him. As I read through his thoughts, dreams, and reflections, I felt as though I was having a conversation with him. Reading his words helped me understand him better and appreciate the person he was. It also brought me closer to him in a way that I never thought possible. One entry in particular touched me deeply. In it, he spoke about a dream he had for me. It reminds me that joy is not the absence of sorrow, but the presence of hope and resilience in the face of adversity. So to everyone who's experiencing the darkness of grief, know that your mourning will come. It may not be in the way you expect, but in the tapestry of your life, there will be moments when joy, remembrance, and love intertwine to bring light into the shadows. Embrace those moments, cherish them, and let them guide you through the difficult times. Remember, weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. He described a future where I was happy, fulfilled, and pursuing my passions. What moments of joy have you experienced in the midst of your own personal challenges? Please share your stories in the comments below. Your experiences might resonate with others who are going through similar situations, offering them comfort, hope, or a fresh perspective. Additionally, please don't forget to hit the like button if you found this video helpful or inspiring, and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching. May peace be with you. Reading those words, I felt a surge of emotion. It was as if he were reaching out to me across the boundaries of time, offering guidance and encouragement. I learned more about him in those few hours than I had in years past. His journal became a bridge connecting the past to the present, allowing me to carry on conversations with him long after he was gone. It came when I discovered a previously unknown talent or interest of his. And it came when I realized that his absence had inadvertently led me to new experiences and relationships that enriched my life in unexpected ways. The entries in his journal became a source of inspiration for me, reminding me of the importance of following one's passions and cherishing the people in my life. They also helped me to see that grief and joy aren't mutually exclusive. One can experience both at the same time. Just as my father had done throughout his life, my mourning arrived, not because I stopped missing my dad or yearning for his presence, but because I learned to embrace the fullness of life, the good and the bad, the joyful and the sorrowful. Each day brought a torrent of memories, both beautiful and painful, reminding me of the irreplaceable bond I shared with my father. Instead, it became a part of my story, a story that now includes threads of resilience, growth, and acceptance. The realization that mourning doesn't necessarily follow night in a predictable pattern, but can manifest in the smallest, most unexpected moments, brought a sense of freedom to my understanding of healing. It's not a destination, but a continuous journey marked by moments of joy and remembrance. As we flipped through the pages, each image brought back a rush of emotions. There were pictures of my father from different stages of his life, from his childhood to his adult years, from his marriage to my mother until his passing. As I gazed at these photographs, I couldn't help but smile, not because it eased the pain of his absence, but because it allowed me to celebrate the life he lived, the impact he had on others, and the enduring love he shared with my mum. His absence left a void in my life that I never imagined could be filled. Looking back, I realized that my father wasn't perfect. He had his own flaws but what made him special was his ability to connect with people, to make them feel seen, heard, and valued. One of the most striking images I remembered was of my dad at my brother's first soccer game. He was beaming with pride, his eyes twinkling with joy. Seeing that picture brought home how much my father cherished our family. His love for us knew no bounds, and those moments captured in photographs became a source of strength for me. They served as tangible reminders of the values he instilled in me, the unconditional love he showered upon us, and the legacy of kindness he left behind. The silence that followed his laughter echoed in the chambers of my heart, making me question whether happiness would ever grace my life again. In the depths of my despair, I found solace in the words of Psalm 30, verse 5. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. But amidst the sorrow, a flicker of hope remained. I noticed that while my grief often felt like a heavy shroud, there were moments when the weight seemed to lift slightly, replaced by a warm current of remembrance. These moments were my mourning, not necessarily in terms of time, but in the sense that they brought a semblance of joy into my life. Instead, it is more like a mosaic, a collection of moments that fit together to form a complete picture. Some days were filled with sorrow, while others brought a mixture of sadness and joy. And some days, to my surprise, were predominantly joyful. They became my anchors, helping me navigate the turbulent sea of grief. These reflections led me to a profound realization. Psalm 30 verse 5 does not explicitly state that joy will obliterate the experience of weeping. As time passed, I began to understand that healing from grief is not a linear process. It is not a straightforward path from sadness to happiness. This journey taught me the true meaning of strength. Strength is not the absence of tears. One particular incident that stands out happened when my family and I gathered to look through old photo albums. It was during that moment that I truly understood the depth of his character. Another significant turning point came when I stumbled upon my father's old journal. It was filled with his handwritten entries from various points in his life. Through his writings, I discovered his hopes for my brother and me, his fears, his aspirations, and the things that brought him joy. This discovery not only gave me insight into his character, but also strengthened my resolve to honor his memory by pursuing my dreams and living a life that made him proud. The pain of his absence remained, but it no longer consumed me. As I continued to navigate the complexities of grief and the search for meaning, Psalm 30, verse 5 serves as my guiding light. Now I'd like to hear from you.